Hi, welcome back to Outdoor Gear and Skills. I just want to do a quick video follow up on my Garmin Instinct 2X solar watch. I've had this thing for several months now and I really like it. Uh, One of the main features is just the battery life. I love that I don't have to charge my Apple Watch every day. That was just really kind of annoying for how active I am and the things I do. And so this watch, I think I'm down now to a 10-day charge. So I might throw it on a charger. It's been over a week since I charged it. And I've been outside a little bit, but not a ton probably to get enough solar charge on it. But the battery life's great. On New Year's Day, my wife and I went on a bike ride on the Greenbelt system, and we went over to the golf course pond, and I'd gone there the day before, so I knew how to get there. But we were under a little bit of a time crunch to head into Houston, so we decided to turn around. I tried to find the Tracback feature on my watch, and I couldn't get to it, and I didn't really have time to mess with it. I ended up being a few minutes behind schedule as it was, so I didn't have time to mess with it. But it was one of those things where I kind of expected it to be a feature where it's listed out my different activities like mountain biking, pickleball, gym, walking, hiking, whatever, all the many activities that I have there. Today I got up and I did a short bike ride. I had to run to the bank, grab some money from the ATM, and I thought I'll just ride my bike. And then when I got there, I was trying to figure out, because I did use it on the maps, on Google Maps, and I found out a cool feature. If I switch it to bike on Google Maps on my phone, it will send me on the Greenbelt systems instead of taking me on the city streets like a vehicle. So that was kind of cool, trying to navigate all these and learn the different trails. So I did that. There is pretty relatively straightforward. And on the way back, I just kept messing with this within my tracking my bike ride, and I was able to find the navigation arrow. So I went on, instead of going directly on the Greenbelt path, there was a long strip mall. So I rode along that. The arrow on the watch continued to show me going in the right direction. And then it had me make a left turn off of Kingwood Drive and start heading back through the Greenbelts, back toward my house. And so I rode past it a little bit to the next road to see what it did, and it started tracking a dotted line. And then as I turned around and it followed me back, it had me follow that back, and I could clearly see the right turn that I needed to take. So I took that and went off. And man, I apologize. It's really windy day. We've got a storm rolling in. But I was able to take this and just watch my map as I'm getting in these sections. And there was one section where there was a lot of intersection of trails. And I actually wrapped kind of around and went, no, that's not right. And I looked at the watch and I thought, no, this isn't right. This actually is taking me out toward the pond when I need to be going the other way. So I was excited to find that. I hadn't really been in a situation or done a big hike or been mountain biking in like I do in Oregon, where I'm out on some logging roads and I might be way out there exploring new roads. And so I haven't had to use it since several months ago when I got stuck out there, which was kind of one of the catalysts for me getting this watch. So it's been fantastic, and it was really easy to just have it there, be able to look and follow the navigation. It doesn't show a map, so it doesn't show me other roads and things like that. It just shows me a dotted line with an arrow following that dotted line. But really easy to use now that I know how to get there as I go out and explore. And things like that, or I go off and explore, and then I get back on a section that I'm familiar with, something like that. So it's really cool. If I had to give one complaint on this watch, it would be that it's a monochromatic face and not a color face. And so, unfortunately, the different watch face appearances that I can put on here are all black and white, or they're gray, they're monochromatic. On the website I was just on there, they talk about how you can download different watch faces, which is absolutely true, but they're using a stock photo that I assume they're using on all their watches, showing different color faces that you can use. And for this watch, that is not the case. So I didn't know that, but everything else about this watch I love. And now that I have that Tracback feature, now I know how to get to it. I may not be able to or have to use it all the time, but I did find an area out yesterday riding that I want to go explore, kind of around some canals and things like that. So just another cool feature in the watch. And I just wear it all the time. I don't take it off unless I have to charge it, and that takes me less than an hour. And I wear it in the shower and everything that I do, and it's just been fantastic. But coming across that Tracback feature was just kind of a cool thing that really helped solidify my love for this watch even more. I'd love to hear what you're using. A lot of people are using smartwatches now. I'd love to hear what you're using, what your thoughts are if you've used the Garmin. This is the only Garmin device that I've ever owned, so so far they're knocking it out of the park. But I do know that that I've known their name for a long, long time. And a couple of my friends mountain bike with a Garmin device on their bike, mounted on the handlebars. And so it's really awesome. I prefer the watch just so I have it in everything I do. So I'd love to hear your comments. As always, thanks for watching Outdoor Gear and Skills, and we'll see you out there.